Microbes, friend or foe? Microbes, friend or foe? Focus question. How are microbes both helpful and harmful? Introduction. Achoo! You sneeze, you cough, you're tired, your throat hurts. You know from these symptoms that you're getting sick, but why? You might be sick because of a tiny microbe or germ. Long ago, no one knew what made us sick. No one had studied disease and health. Many people imagined they were cursed or being punished for something. Now, we know that some microbes or germs can cause disease. But what are microbes? Where are they? Are all microbes bad? Can learning about microbes help us stay healthy? Do you know? George Washington, first president of the United States, caught a throat infection in 1799. His doctors did a common treatment at the time called bloodletting. They took 5 pints of blood from his body in one day. The human body holds up to 12 pints of blood. Sadly, Washington died from the treatment, not the disease. What are microbes? Microbes are tiny living organisms. We need a strong microscope to see them. Microbes live all around us. They are in the air we breathe. They sit on everything we touch. They are on our skin and shoes. Many live inside our body. They are everywhere. Some microbes are good for us. They help protect us from disease. Other microbes are harmful. Harmful microbes can make us sick. Louis Pasteur. Modern medicine owes a lot of Louis Pasteur. He proved the germ theory of disease, which states that connect with harmful microbes and the cause of disease. Pasteur's most important discovery was that heating a sealed canister filled with food to a specific temperature for a certain length of time would kill many organisms inside. This heating process is called pasteurization. Today it is used in fresh milk and canned food. Math Minute. To pasteurize milk, the milk is heated to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, 62.8 degrees Celsius, for 30 minutes, or to 163 degrees Fahrenheit, 72.8 degrees Celsius, for 15 seconds. How much quicker seconds is it to pasteurize milk at a higher temperature? The immune system. Our immune system is like our blood guard. It protects us. It's made up of our body's important cells, tissues, and glands. The parts of the immune system work together as a team. The team's job is to protect us from infection and disease. Math Minute. Some microbes can double our population every 20 minutes. If you start out with one microbe, how many microbes will you have after 4 hours? Hint: start with one microbe at 0 minutes. On the outside, our skin is a shield for our whole body. Inside, our strong white blood cells travel in our blood, looking for harmful microbes. They kill millions of harmful microbes every day. Harmful microbes can damage our body's important cells. They spread an infection from cell to cell, making us sick. Do you know? 1 drop of blood contains between 7,000 and 25,000 white blood cells. These cells attack invading microbes in different ways. Some white blood cells produce antibodies that cancel out the microbe's chemicals, while others surround the microbe and destroy it. Our body's cells join together like building blocks to help us grow. We have blood cells, bone cells, stomach cells, skin cells, and muscle cells. To protect these cells, the immune system tries to keep out the trouble-making microbes. Our immune system's best weapon is its great memory. It remembers which microbes are good and which are bad. It recognizes and remembers harmful microbes it has seen before. It remembers how to fight them off if they ever come back. Are groups of microbes. Bacteria. Bacteria are tiny, simple organisms. Bacteria are everywhere. One good type of bacteria lives in our intestines. It helps us digest the food we eat. Other harmful bacteria cause infections. Strep throat and food poisoning are infections caused by harmful bacteria. Strep throat bacteria can cause a very painful, swollen throat and a fever. The bacteria that cause food poisoning live on many uncooked foods. Cooking foods to the right temperature kills bacteria, but disease-causing bacteria also live on kitchen countertops and on our hands. We should wash our hands with soap before we touch food. Food poisoning can cause an upset stomach, vomiting, and diarrhea. Fun food fact. Several types of bacteria help change milk into yogurt and sour cream. These bacteria eat lactose or milk sugars and release lactic acid, which curdles the milk and makes it more solid. The lactic acid gives the yogurt and sour cream a tangy sour flavor. Viruses are even smaller than bacteria. A virus gets inside the cells of people or other animals. Then it spreads an infection from cell to cell. Do you have a common cold or the flu? Symptoms: common cold, flu. Headaches? No, yes. Fever, none or mild. High fever, 102 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit for days. Muscle aches, tiredness. Sometimes, yes. Sore throat, yes, and sometimes. Runny nose, yes, sometimes. Sneezing, yes, sometimes. Coughing, yes, yes. Chills, no, yes. A virus infection can make you very sick. Some viruses can cause death. A virus is able to mutate. It can change its identity, like putting on a mask. That can make it harder for the body to recognize the virus and fight it off. Viruses cause diseases like the flu, chickenpox, and the common cold. Fungi. Like other types of microbes, most types of harmful fungi are almost invisible. Two infections caused by harmful fungi microbes are ringworm and Atlas's foot. Ringworm causes a raised, itchy, and red ring to appear on the skin. Atlas's foot attacks the bottom of foot and skin between the toes. It makes the skin itch, crack, and peel. Protozoa. Protozoa are also tiny, simple organisms. They often live in streams, ponds, and dirty water. Be careful about the water you drink. If protozoa get into your body, they can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and mouth infections. One dangerous protozoa is spread by the bite of an infected mosquito. It causes a serious disease called malaria. Malaria kills 1 million people every year. How do microbes spread infection? Infections can spread easily. Many microbes that cause infections live in both fluids. These fluids included saliva, blood, and nasal mucus. Microbes in body fluids can be spread when a person blows his or her nose or coughs. The microbes are now on the person's hand. If we touch the person's hand, we pick up the germs. Coughing also puts germs into the air. We can breathe in those germs. Sometimes we touch something that the sick person has already touched. What he or she touched is contaminated with the germs on his or her hands. There are also a few diseases that can pass from an infected insect or other animal to a person. Some come from infected dogs, raccoons, and skunks. Bacteria can be on chickens, birds, fish, and reptiles. A type of flu virus comes from sick birds and another infection from tick bites. Outbreaks and epidemics. A disease can spread from a few infected people in one place to thousands of people around the world. When a small group of people gets the same disease, it's called an outbreak. When an outbreak of a disease spreads to a large number of people, it's called an epidemic. When an epidemic spreads to people all around the world, it's called pandemic. An outbreak of a disease can spread within days. Airplanes, trains, and buses carry both people and their germs quickly. A sick passenger can infect anyone he or she passes during the trip. When another person gets infected, he or she can there. If the United States there's a disease, watching group called the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. The CDC tracks infection around the world. Fighting microbes with vaccines. No one likes to get shots, but they're important. Shots of vaccines are given before you get sick to prevent the disease from spreading. The job of vaccine is to help our immune systems learn to fight a harmful microbe. Most vaccines are made from weak bits of a virus or bacteria. The immune system learns about the virus microbe from the small amount in the vaccine. It learns how to fight off the real virus. Remembers that the immune system had a great memory for microbes. Do you know? When Europeans and Africans carried smallpox microbes to the Americas, none of the Native Americans had ever been exposed to the disease. They had no immunity to it. As a result, smallpox killed the millions. In South and Central America, 9 out of 10 people in the largest native cities died from smallpox. The idea of using a virus to fight itself or for one disease to fight another disease isn't new. It was first thought of about 200 years ago. In England, Dr. Edward Jenner treated many causes of cowpox. Cowpox, a mild pox disease often caught by farm workers. He also treated many cases of deadly smallpox. Epidemics of smallpox killed thousands of people each year. There wasn't a cure for it. Over time, he noticed that everyone who had first caught cowpox never got the deadly smallpox virus later. But why? He realized that the two pox diseases must be related to each other. Maybe they were like cousins in a family, but how could he test his idea that one virus could be used to stop another virus? Dr. Jenner wanted to find out why or how this happened. In his test, he gave a group of healthy people in a mild case of cowpox. The cowpox made them feel slightly ill for a while, but while they were sick, their immune system was learning about the pox virus. It built up a defense against the pox microbe. It remembered how to fight off that microbe. His idea worked. He used one mild disease to fight off a similar, more dangerous disease. The people in the cowpox test never got a deadly smallpox infection. People could be protected. Smallpox was destroyed. Dr. Jenner's idea of trying to prevent the spread of a disease saved thousands of lives around the world. About 75 years later, Louis Pasteur discovered how to weaken microbes. Like Dr. Jenner's use of cowpox, his discovery led to the use of weakened microbes to help make several types of vaccines. These vaccines could fight specific disease. They could be made in large quantities, so many people can be vaccinated against the disease at one time. Almost all children are given shots of vaccines before they start school. A flu shot is a vaccine. Many people get a flu shot every year to prevent a flu infection. Antibiotics, the magic bullet. Scientists discovered that some helpful microbes are natural fighters. These special microbes naturally produce strong medicines called antibiotics. Anti means against. These helpful microbes fight certain harmful microbes and kill them. Antibiotics are very particular and attack only the cells infected by harmful microbes. They don't harm healthy cells or destroy others. Helpful microbes. Your doctor might prescribe an antibiotic to stop an infection. Antibiotics work well, but sometimes a strong microbe fight back. An antibiotic may not stop an infection for several reasons. A microbe might change itself just enough so that the antibiotic doesn't recognize it. Also, an antibiotic might fall because the type has been used too often. Microbes may have learned about it already, but how to resist it. And some antibiotics have been used in the wrong way. Scientists keep trying to produce new, better antibiotics to fight stronger microbes. Do you know? In 1928, Dr. Alexander Fleming discovered that a common breed mold would kill bacteria. This discovery led to the world's first antibiotic, penicillin, while it's still the world's most widely used antibiotic. Don't spread disease. When you're sick, it's important to stay home and rest. This helps your body fight an infection. Staying home also keeps you from infecting other people. Remember that there are simple things we can do to stop germs from spreading. If you're sick, don't share food, cups, or plates with other people. If you have a cold, carry tissues. When you blow your nose, cover it. When you cough, cover your mouth. Use a tissue when throw away the tissue in a trash can. Use tissues can infect other people, remembering to cover it and toss it. And remember to wash your hands. Staying healthy. Keep your immune system healthy. In order to stay healthy, you must keep your immune system strong. Eat a balanced diet of nutritious foods, including fruits and vegetables. And drink lots of water. Get fresh air, exercise, and enough sleep each night. Preparing food. Wash knives and cutting boards with water and soap after cutting raw meat, and never let raw meat touch cooked foods. Do not eat food from detoned or swollen cans. Do not eat food that has fallen onto the floor. Keeping clean. The most important microbe-fighting action is staying clean with soap and water. 80% of diseases are transmitted through touch because many people do not wash their hands. If everyone washed his or her hands, we could cut down the spread of disease. Wash your hands after you go to the bathroom, after touching animals, and before and after you make and eat food. Wash with soap for at least 20 seconds, or as long as it takes to hum the song Happy Birthday twice. Rub soap lather all over your hands, even under your fingernails. Then rinse your hands and dry them on a clean towel. Take care of your teeth. Brush and floss your teeth to remove bits of food. Mouth bacteria cause cavities and feed on rotting food. Infections can easily get into your bloodstream through your mouth. See a doctor regularly. Healthy people should see a doctor once a year. Getting a regular checkup can prevent problems before they begin. Make sure you get all your shots. Outdoor safety. When you go outside, do not touch wild animals. They may eat or bite or scratch, or they may have disease-carrying bugs on them. Wear insects repellent to keep mosquitoes and ticks away when camping or hiking. Don't drink water that has not been purified and chlorinated. Conclusion. Microbes live in, on, and around almost everything. Most microbes are harmless, but harmful ones cause disease. Scientists and doctors around the world are trying to control or eliminate diseases. We know that we can never wipe out all the world's harmful microbes, but we can learn how to help control them and how to be healthier.